Good morning, everybody. William here, and...
I didn't know we were going live.
We're always going live, babe. What are we doing, babe? Woo!
Woo! We are heading to the Rachel Hollis Business Conference.
Aloha!
Yeah. We are so excited. We booked this way back in June, right after Minneapolis Rise. I went to that. And when they announced business conference and they announced that men and women could go, I immediately texted Will and I'm like, holy crap, we are going. All of this stuff is going to set our soul on fire, in a good way, not like an arson way.
What?
I don't know. It's 3:43 in the morning.
Arson.
And I'm like, all of this is going to set us on fire and launch us into 2020 in an amazing way. Within 5 minutes, in typical Will fashion, we had a hotel room booked, and we were going. We didn't.
Yeah.
We had no idea how, when, what was going to make this possible, except a moment in our heart that said, yes, we have to do it. We have to do it. We have to do it, because we've worked so much on mindset this last year, and a lot of it has come because of Rachel Hollis.
Absolutely.
And Will is so stoked to see Rachel Hollis.
Yeah.
And I am so
ridiculous.
stoked to see Dave Hollis. And
Team Rachel!
And Team Dave. And it's totally because of our personalities.
Yeah. 100%.
I've said for a while that I'm well, I'm the Dave of the relationship. I'm the one that maybe holds back, thinks that maybe we're stretching a bit too far. Will is a balloon.
Screw it! Let's go! Woo!
Will is a balloon, and there is no ceiling, and the only thing he's going to do is think bigger and dream bigger, and I think what happened about a year ago is I finally got on board. So,
yeah, buddy.
we're really excited to go to, so we're going to Charleston. Yeah, we did just get back from Hawaii on Friday. We did not plan back-to-back trips.
No.
Our budget really didn't plan.
No, not really.
Back-to-back trips. But this one, Hawaii was literally, some crap went down in Hawaii. You know, when you lose your dog on your first day of vacation, that just sets a different tone for your whole vacation. But
It could have. It could have set a different tone.
Well, aren't you gonna take it back now?
No, I'm driving.
Oh, okay.
Safety first.
But really, our time in Hawaii, was filled with, well, a lot of tears.
Yeah.
But a lot of amazing, grateful moments where we really had the time to sit back, step back, and really think about how, even in the midst of some chaos, even in the midst of maybe some things that would have knocked us down before, it's
absolutely. Yep. They would have. They would have knocked us down.
We made it through the shore break.
Made it through the shore break.
I don't know why I had to get closer to the phone on this.
Made it through the shore break.
And so, we came back from Hawaii, rested, I suppose, rejuvenated, a lot of feelings, and then to now be able to go to a self-development conference on business and leadership, it's all, we couldn't have planned it better.
No, you're exactly where you're supposed to be in your life, and this is where we're supposed to be right now, on the way to the airport to go to this, to continue to just elevate ourselves and the people around us and everybody that we love, and just skyrocketing into the future where we need to be.
And I'm really excited to see people that I know out in Charleston, through the Rachel Hollis conference, but also I'm hoping to see my cousin. We're staying with my dear friend's sister. We had the hotel room booked since June.
Yeah.
But then it was hey, do you want to stay with Amy? She lives right by where the conference is at.
The universe just kept giving us the nudge. The universe just kept pushing us.
Yes, I want to stay with Amy and Zach. I haven't seen them in far too long, and let's just say I was 19 and probably foolish.
Now you're 39 and foolish.
I'll leave it at that. So anyway, we're on our way to the airport. Gertie, our dog Gertie, is like the biggest love in the entire world.
Yeah.
But she is going to be so loved over these next few days because the dog walkers, Elise and Sophia, are going to be all up in her business, making sure she has so much love. My mom's coming down for a couple days. She's going to, like, make sure Gertie has a ton of love. And, like, that's a really good feeling, especially after just coming back, and losing Lucy to leave your dog again. You're like, oh, God, I don't want anything to happen, but nothing's going to happen.
No, not at all.
So, yeah. I mean, I don't even know how long we've been on this live. I can't even, Will and I literally had 2.5 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
So, we went to bed, I don't know, about midnight. Because we've had a really hard time coming back on Hawaii time.
Oh, poor us.
I know, poor us. We've been dealing with a 5-hour time difference. But it's been really hard this week. So, at like 11 o'clock, we're wide awake. So, why not at 12 o'clock be wide awake? And then I'm like counting backwards. I'm like, well, we have to be up in 2.5 hours.
Yeah. And we are.
And, now we've been up like almost 4. No, we've been up an hour. I've been up exactly 1 hour. So, this is my natural look.
Hashtag no filter.
Hashtag no filter.
Hashtag no makeup.
Hashtag no makeup. Hashtag this is what I wore yesterday.
Well, you did shower this morning.
Yeah, but it's like whenever you travel, you always feel gross after getting off of that airplane. I'm like, I'm going to change anyway when I get there. Why ruin, why dirty another outfit?
Yeah, that's fair.
Hashtag laundry.
Yeah, hashtag laundry. What's that?
That doesn't deserve a response.
Oh, okay. Well done. Well done.
Yeah, so if you have any questions about our trip or what we're experiencing at Rachel Hollis, I mean, Will's with me, so more than likely we will be on live at some point, several times.
Oh, yeah.
I can already tell you I will probably start crying because I sometimes can't handle my emotions.
Once that music starts, I'm probably going to start crying too.
I cried at Rise, just like with the pump up music before they came out. The energy, is incredible.
I cried when we saw Gary V at R4 a couple years ago.
Bless your heart.
Oh, I love that guy.
Yeah.
He doesn't even know I exist, but that's okay.
He's one of your mentors.
He's one of my mentors.
So we've actually now listened to and read a bunch of the people that are going to be speaking at Rise Business. Marie Forleo, if you have not read her book, Everything is Figureoutable, we had a moment last week in Hawaii in the hot tub where we were kind of planning some things about life, and it was okay, this is going to be bad.
One of those doomsday scenarios you got to...
Doomsday scenarios. But no, because we read the book, Everything is Figureoutable by Marie Forleo.
Maybe because you read the book.
Well, you listened to it too.
Yeah, but I would have figured it out anyways.
What a jerk face. But anyway, because we listened to that book, when I say read a book, anytime I say we read this book, what I should say is we listened to this book. Because we listen to books all the time. Because, we put on 43,000 miles in a year. On
a lot of windshield time.
A lot of windshield time. But so we were able to sit there and use the tools that she put out in her book on, hey, everything is figureoutable. And if it's not figureoutable, it's not a problem. So then it's a fact. So that's the fact, and now you don't even have to worry about the problem. It sounds so easy, and really it is. So there you go. Who else are we going to listen to, Will?
I don't know.
Brendan Bouchard.
Brendan Bouchard's there.
Dean Grazzi. Well, I can never say his last name. I'll just take a picture of all the people once they come on stage, because more than likely we'll want to do that. And more than likely you're going to see us on live or on Facebook, whatever, talking about this experience. Oh, I'm taking the car charger with us.
Yep.
So our day today, our flight boards at 5:30. We're parking at the airport because Hashtag when your parents move away. And they were your airport drivers at this hour of the day. But in the words of some of my friends, we're all adults now. So if you're an adult, just drive yourself to the airport and park it there. I felt it was too early for a shuttle because I didn't want to leave any earlier. So we're just going to park at the airport. We're flying to Myrtle Beach. It was a fraction of the cost of flying into Charleston.
Well, because I didn't book the tickets on time a few months ago like an idiot. That's my bad.
So, but it's okay. We're flying into Myrtle Beach, and then we're going to drive down. So it's like an hour and a half drive. It's really not that bad. And, oh, by the way, it's going to be like 70 degrees. It's 28 here. I mean, it's only going to be like 45 degrees warmer.
45.
So no big deal. And we'll get into Charleston this afternoon. We're going to do our pre-registry check-in. I think that opens up at 5. And then we get to see just this. I think Charleston is such a beautiful city. And Will has never been. No. And I have not been to Charleston, well, since Andrew and Stacy, my brother and sister-in-law, were like dating. So probably 12, 13 years ago. But Charleston is so much fun. Just the colors of the buildings are amazing. Like, it's so cool.
I'm excited. I'm freaking jacked up, yo. Like, P50X jacked. Wow. That's...
P50X? You mean P90X?
Whatever. I don't...
I'm like, what is P50X?
I don't know. It's a thing. You're... Just go with it. You don't have to bust my balls already at 4 in the morning.
Will.
What?
You're on Facebook Live.
Yeah, I didn't say anything naughty.
We had an active listener, and they signed up.
I would... It's 4 in the morning. They were either drunk or, like, had to wake up for work, and were like, what is this ridiculousness?
Yeah. Is this thing on?
Yeah. Hello? Hello?
Is this thing on?
Yeah, so what we're finding out here, 4 in the morning is not a good time to do a vlog. A live vlog.
We're gonna get a lot of replays. Let me know when you rewatch this.
We're gonna get a lot of replays.
And hopefully we'll get some podcast material.
There's the magic word right there. If you send us a message and in it, a Facebook direct message, and you say you're gonna get a lot of replays, we're gonna enter you in a drawing for a Yeti. That's
and we've got some smoking purple Yetis.
Yeah, Minnesota Vikings purple Yetis. They're gangsters. So if you send myself or Sarah a direct message and say, we're going to get a lot of replays, you're going to be entered into a drawing. What?
I'm just smiling, Will.
Thank you. Welcome.
We are now passing Fairview South Hospital. That's where I was born.
Oh, wow. We're just going at it right now. We're just talking about everything.
You know, it is 3:56 in the morning. I'm really tired. We're not going to have coffee for several hours.
Oh, yeah. We're sleeping on that some biscuit.
Oh, that car was parked in the snow.
Yeah. So there's still snow on it.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Well, I hope this was enjoyable. Can't wait to hear all about the replays.
Yep. Just going to get a lot of replays.
And I just couldn't be happier that Will is not going with me. I couldn't be happier that we are going to this together.
Yeah.
Because we absolutely, I think Will was about ready to just show up at the RISE conference in Minneapolis.
I seriously thought about it. I identify as a female. I'm doing this. I'm going. It's like, I just wanted to be there so bad.
So if you are looking for any kind of, like when I say like self-development, personal development, I am not talking about therapy. I am not talking about like, oh, you've got to fix yourself. Oh, this is like a self-development cult. No, like your brain just is so different when you go to these things. And you
literally rewire. You build new neuron pathways. You build new bridges in your brain to accomplish things you could never do before.
Yeah.
Because if you can't do it now, you won't be able to do it without doing something to make a change. And things like this help you establish new habits. And a new habit is legitimately building a new neural pathway in your brain. Building a new part of your brain. It's incredible.
And it's not like, oh, I want to go to this self-development conference because I need to fix something. Oh, I need to go to this self-development conference because I have big dreams. Oh, no, like you go to these conferences because you're worth it.
Wow.
Like,
yeah.
You go because maybe you're really happy with your life, but you just want to get a little fired up. Or maybe you're really happy with your life, but maybe you want to be around people that are also in this...
On your level
in this arena.
Yep, absolutely.
Like, at Rise, Minnesota, there was every type of woman there. Stay-at-home moms, business people who flew in. I think the furthest one away was Australia at Rise, Minnesota. Like, on this one, because there's a Facebook group for Rise Business, I mean, people were, like, getting on the planes days ago. We have people coming from Australia. I saw one Norway.
Did you just realize we said we? You said we have people coming? That's awesome. Let's own it. We are we.
Wow. I don't know what that means.
We are we. It's like we're one. It's like we're all in this together.
Yeah, and like people are like, this is how we're gonna change the world. Yes, yesterday was election day. I am not gonna talk politics, but I'm just gonna say,
fair.
Like, this is how we're gonna change the world when people are flying and coming in from all over the world to like come to this conference, and people are like, oh my gosh, I'm scared to death. I'm going by myself. And then people are like, meet me for dinner. Join us.
The outreach of the community has been insane.
Yeah.
It's been amazing. It's been beautiful.
There aren't enough lunches and dinners
in the day
for this conference for people to connect.
No.
And it's not like your typical networking. It's like, oh, like send me a referral.
Yeah, here's my business card.
No, it is like,
help each other rise up, to use the Rise conference? How can we hold each other up? How can we bring each other up? And how can we make sure we keep up there and keep going forward? And it's together. We are we. I'm sticking with it. We are we. I'm getting shirts made. I'm on it already. I've already ordered them.
I'm sure you've ordered like 100.
Amazon will be showing up in Charleston.
No.
We are we.
So, yeah. Anyway, we really could talk about this for hours at any time of day. But when you think about how it's changed our life,
there's not enough time in this drive to even consider how much it's changed our lives.
It's changed our life, like, significantly and only for the better. Even on those deep, dark times where you feel really alone.
Like you've been kicked in the gut while you've already been kicked in the face.
Yeah, and we've had that happen.
Yep, absolutely.
And it's like, nope, we're going to rise up because, hey, in the words of Will Huffman, we are we.
We are we.
And when you surround yourself by people that are going to lift you up and keep you lifted up, you're not going to fall down.
And one of the things that I feel people have a misunderstanding about self-development, which is a pretty big buzzword if we go back to buzzwords that on our podcast we did a while ago, is you don't have to be, like, we're not perfect. We're not gurus at this. We're not the end-all be-all. And Rachel Hollis would say she's not either. Because you're always learning, you're always developing, you're always going forward, you're always figuring something out. But you have to start somewhere. And if you want to start now. And if you want to start later, start now. And if you wanted to start 2 weeks ago, start now. Start now on yourself. And maybe,
in the words of Rachel Hollis, Will, it wouldn't be start now. It would be start today.
Start today. Yeah, start today, 90-day challenge. I get it. But it's we're, like I said, we're not experts on this, but you know, we're
not experts, but we're willing to put ourselves out there.
Yes, there it is.
And being like, everyone in personal development, self-development, anyone on any journey is on a different part in their journey. Mm-hmm. And be okay with where you're at, but like, we all have a choice on where we want to go.
Unless you're the Dalai Lama, you're not at the end. You're not at the finish line. And I'd even bet the Dalai Lama is still working on his spirituality and growth.
The day I'm at the finish line is the day I'm getting like...
The day you're at the finish line is you start your new race.
Yeah, we're never at the finish line.
No, the day you hit your finish line, you start the new race.
Yep.
There's always the next one. So, boom.
Once again, thank you to our team. We could not be working with better in people.
Oh my gosh.
Like, and I'm not just not talking about a Good Life group. I am talking about like Remax Results, our office, like
our title partners, our lender partners,
like,
our everything.
We could not. It really matters who you surround yourself with.
Yes.
And I will talk about our team in particular right now. This group of people, what do you like? This is what they say. What do you need? How can we help? We're so glad that you guys are doing this. Come back and share. Next year we're going with. You know, they're on this train. They're on this track of their own personal development journey, and you can only see it in their business, in how their work ethic.
When we saw a lot of them for the first time on Monday in a while, I mean, there were so many big smiles and hugs and I love you and so glad you're back. I mean, it was like
coming home to family
that you hadn't seen in a year, and it was 2 weeks.
Yeah, like our team is like family, and
absolutely
that is a real gift.
It sure is.
Boom chakalaka.
Yep. All right. Well, we're gonna pull into the terminal here.
We're coming to the terminal.
We've literally been talking on the live.
We left Golden Valley. We saw the hospital where I was born in. Well, not really. I just told you when it was coming out. And now we are heading into the terminal.
Been a nice 20-minute rant here.
Yeah, we've had a 20-minute rant. I hope you've enjoyed it. And you know what to do.
We out.
No, I was going to say message us.
Oh. Deuces. Deuces.
Every time you say deuces, I think about the bathroom.
Deuces. Message us with the secret word. Phrase.
We out.
Deuces.